Hey everybody, what's up? I'm Dr. Boyce Watkins from Your Black World and the Black Business School. I was sitting here and I just got to Baltimore, Maryland, and I'm getting ready to take the next step of our tour. I'm really excited about this tour. It's a new kind of thing for us. We haven't done it before. I wanted to kind of get out and reach out and meet the people and touch the people and stuff like that. And it's been extraordinary so far. We've gone to Atlanta, Louisville, Chicago, Los Angeles, Houston, and there's probably another city in there. Kansas City. Oh, how can I forget Kansas City? I just left Kansas City, and every place, it's been magnificent and wonderful, and it's really nice, meeting people. All of you who I connect with online, seeing you in person is it's as exciting for me as it is for you, and it's an honor, when people take the time to come out, because they could be doing anything, so the fact that they come out to listen to you, it puts a special weight on making sure that I give you something that changes your life, makes your life better, improves your life. I'm actually very proud of being part of what I consider to be the Black economic revolution. This revolution is something that is happening, in millions of homes across the country. Every single day, I'm hearing from more and more Black people who are just tired of the nonsense, who are just tired of, being exploited, mistreated, being commodified, being the last hired, first fired, and the least hired. Actually, most of us don't even get a chance to get hired. Most of us don't get counted in these statistics. When it comes to what's happening with our people. And none of the politicians are doing anything about it. The Black ones, the white ones, not, they don't, they sort of look at you as just a lost, impoverished, community that really can't stand up for yourself. Also, they look at you as a community that is so caught up in emotionality that you have an extreme inability to make rational decisions when it comes to politics. So they see you as a community that'll vote for a politician because they sing an Al Green song or because they eat barbecue chicken at your church, but they don't see you as a community that's going to actually come together, form substantive policy, and actually ask for something that's going to be better for yourselves and your children. So much of that's going to change over time. I'm hopeful that this is true. Until that time, what I'm doing is, in a way, I'm actually just reaching out, similar to Farrakhan. Farrakhan said, "I just need 10,000 good men." Well, I just need maybe about, I need maybe about 50,000 to 100,000 strong children, and 100,000 strong parents who want to invest in their kids, who want to make their kids strong. And so the game changer for me, in my mind, has been financial literacy at a childhood level before the age of 14, where kids can learn the basics of wealth building, cooperative economics, ownership, etc., investing. If kids know those things, and these are principles that are embodied in their thinking, then what it does is it flips the game as far as how they go into the economic system. They're not entering into the game to be a subordinate. They're entering the game to be a boss. Because a lot of times, the role you pick for yourself is the role that you're going to receive. What does that mean? Well, that means that, if you come in, it's like if I go, now I'm dating somebody, and I come in expecting to be, the whip boy, you know what I mean, to get kicked around. If I come in expecting to be disrespected, if I come in expecting to be subordinate to the person I'm dealing with, then a lot of times that's what's going to happen to me. And what's going to happen then is my narrative is going to be one where I write myself in as the subordinate or as the abused, because that's the role that I've chosen for myself. And so capitalism is a pimp game. It really is. It's a game where, you got people that control everything and people who don't. And typically, if you go into the economic system preparing to work for somebody else, preparing to be the least skilled, with the person with the least options, with the least capital, with the least vision, with the least ownership, then you're kind of asking to be pimped. You're asking to be, you're writing your story before the story even begins. And so what I was telling my daughter not too long ago is I said, look, if you want to go into the hair care industry, which is cool, that's where all the money's at, don't go in it as a subordinate. Don't go in it looking to get pimped. Don't go in it starting at the bottom. Start at the top. Figure out a way to become the owner. Figure out a way to run things, and don't try to become a person who has what I call borrowed power. Borrowed power is when somebody pays you to manage their shit. That ain't real power. You're an overseer on a plantation at that point. You're taking pride in what the master owns, not you. So ultimately, I'm not saying that everybody has to always own everything. I'm not saying that. There's a lot of things I'm involved with that I don't own, but I own something. You understand? So you know, these are the things that we're talking about on the tour. These are the things that I think about every day. These are the things that these are the puzzles that I'm hoping that we can all solve, so that in the next generation we're not writing ourselves in the story as the victim before the story even starts. Because that's what happens. I see a lot of people putting themselves, like they screw themselves and then say, man, somebody screwed me. Well, yeah, you screwed yourself, and then you let the world screw you. I mean, yeah, I'm not saying it happens all the time, but I'm a big believer that you do have some say in what happens in your life. You can't control everything. We know we can't do that. But ain't no white people out here telling you can't pick up a book. Ain't no white people out here telling you can't gain a skill. Ain't no white people out here saying that you can't go start a business. Now don't get me wrong, they don't make it easy for us. We know what kind of bastards white supremacists are. We know this, but they're not stopping you. They're not stopping you the way they used to. So let's stop buying into the nonsense, believing that we don't control our destiny. I believe black people control everything that happens to us if we put our mind to it. It's like yeah, I can't stop the bully from fighting me, but I can decide if I'm gonna fight back, and I can also decide if I'm gonna sneak up on that sucker and bust him upside his head while he's sleeping. You understand? So be ready to fight. I'm about to get up out of here. I gotta go and do some business stuff. These days, every day is like, one thing after another after another. So if you've emailed me or something like that, and I haven't got a chance to get back to you, just know I haven't had a chance to look at my email for like 5 or 6 days. That's the one thing about being on tour. Being at home working every day is I'm more productive that way. Being on this tour is kind of tough because I'm always in another city, always interacting with people, always on the go, always on the plane, always moving, and it kind of hurts my ability to really do the things that I love to do every day. I don't regret it. I love it, but I'll tell you, it's interesting, and and as you become more successful, which you will be. I mean, we talk about success in our class at blackkeystogreatness.com. It's blackkeystogreatness.com. As you become more successful, you'll know what I'm talking about. You get to a point where you have a community responsibility. This is if you give a damn. You have a community responsibility. If you have success, it's your job then to become a matriarch, a patriarch of those around you. You have to be a leader. And so people are going to come to you every day. And they're not going to usually come giving things. They're going to come asking for something every day. And you have to be prepared to do your best to handle that burden. I can't handle everything, though. Some of it is very overwhelming. But I have a great team of people that help me with that stuff. Anyway, I'm just kind of venting and thinking out loud. Because it's always an adjustment. I think the best way that I can teach you or share with you or help you is to just be honest about kind of what I'm working with. And that's the challenge right now. It's managing all the people that are coming through. But we're not going to stop. God didn't make you weak. You got the ability to deal with whatever comes at you. And I know I do. And I'm really excited this week. We're going to after I leave Baltimore, let me see here. I got to go to Philly, but then we're shooting Steel Justice. Mekhi Phifer has signed on. What's the other brother's name? Malik Yoba. J.B. Brown is a star. Dame Dash is going to be in it. It's a new pilot for a television show about a black male attorney named Marcus Steele. It's very, very good. I hope you guys will check it out when it's ready. And of course, Damon Dash, Kanye West, and I are co-executive producing the film Too Honorable. So right now that we're cutting that and trying to make sure that that's going to be ready for the public. So we're doing a lot of fun stuff. I do believe that we're going to have a Black Hollywood. I believe that this fits into the whole grand scheme of where black people can go and what black people need to be in order to control this thing. This is our brains, because right now our brains get hijacked. I see a lot of young brothers out here who think that they're thugs, and they were really taught to be thugs by media, by what they saw on TV, what they heard on the radio, and then eventually that translated to what they're seeing around them in the street. And it bothers me, because if you're spending all your time black man imitating Young Thug, then you'll never spend any time trying to compete with Bill Gates. And that's all the plan. It's all a plan to exterminate you from the economic system before you have a chance to compete. Don't let that happen to you. Don't let that happen to your child. Well, I'm about to get out of here. Last piece, if you're interested in that class on, goal setting and stuff like that I was telling you about, it's at blackkeystogreatness.com. Also, we do have a new affiliate program where we're bringing together black consumers and black affiliates that want to work together, and that's at theblackcommercenetwork.com. That's theblackcommercenetwork.com. So anyway, I'm about to get out of here, guys, so take care. Have a wonderful day. I'm gone. Forgot one more thing I want to tell you. The tour. If you're interested in tickets for the tour, go to the drboycewatkinstour.com. That's the drboycewatkinstour.com. Talk to you later. Peace.